In a storyline that feels lifted straight from the backdrop of a sporting thriller, negotiations surrounding the transfer of Kostas Tsimikas are taking on a dramatic edge. The left-back, adored by Liverpool supporters, is on the verge of embarking upon a new chapter in his career, and it has all the makings of an unforgettable journey. With Arne Slot now at the helm at Liverpool, the landscape has shifted drastically in recent months. The Dutch manager arrived with the mission of reinventing the team, introducing new faces and strategies to shape the club's future. But as with any major change, certain decisions have sparked both surprise and even a sense of nostalgia among fans. Liverpool have long been known for their ability to adapt to circumstances and evolve over the years. Yet such adaptation is not always painless, particularly when it involves much-loved players. That is precisely the case with Tsimikas, who, despite his solid performances and special bond with the supporters, now finds himself in a delicate situation. The arrival of Milos Kostas, a young and promising left-back, has filled a gap created by the natural decline of Andy Robertson, once the unquestionable pillar on the left side of defence. Robertson, now 31, still enjoys the status of a living legend at the club, but time has inevitably begun to take its toll. Against this backdrop, the signing of Kostas made perfect tactical and strategic sense, but it also sparked a dilemma. Where exactly would Tsimikas fit into this new picture? For many, Tsimikas is not merely a player, but a symbol of passion and commitment on the pitch. Affectionately nicknamed the Greek Scouser by fans, he won hearts with his tireless effort and unique ability to connect the team with its supporters. Yet modern football is ruthless, and even fan favourites can see their places threatened. Now relegated to third choice in Liverpool's left-back hierarchy, Tsimikas faces a crossroads. His departure seems inevitable, with Roma emerging as the ideal destination to reignite his career. The Italian side, famed for its rich history and the vibrant atmosphere of the Stadio Olimpico, are seeking reinforcements to bolster their defence, and the Greek fullback has emerged as a key target for that project. Talks between Liverpool and Roma are progressing, though the deal remains complex. Both Sky Italia and Sky Sports have confirmed Roma's interest in Tsimikas as a potential replacement for Angelino, another left-back who may soon depart the club. The initial idea would be a loan move, but nothing is being ruled out, especially given both parties' desire to strike a beneficial agreement. For Roma, bringing in Tsimikas would provide an opportunity to refresh their defensive ranks, adding an experienced and reliable player who could directly compete with Angelino. For Tsimikas, the switch could offer the chance to shine anew and prove his worth in a different environment, away from the shadows of Kostas and Robertson. Meanwhile, Liverpool remain busy with other manoeuvres in the transfer market. One of the most talked about concerns Alexander Isak, the Swedish striker currently at Newcastle. With 29 Premier League goals since his arrival, Isak has become a top priority for the Reds, who are prepared to pay around £130 million to secure his services. Newcastle, however, are far from willing to make things easy. According to Fabrizio Romano, this week's clash between Liverpool and Newcastle could prove decisive for the outcome. Newcastle hope to persuade Isak to return to training after the match, while Liverpool remain firm in their stance that the striker is essential to their future plans. It is a thrilling tug-of-war where every detail has the potential to change the course of events. But let us return to Tsimikas, for this chapter carries more weight than mere numbers and statistics. Imagine the impact a player of his profile could have in Serie A, a league renowned for its passion and competitiveness. Roma, under the guidance of Gianpiero Gasperini, are in the process of forging a new identity, and Tsimikas could prove the perfect catalyst for that transformation. He would not only bring technical quality, but also a winning mentality honed during his years at Anfield. Moreover, his international experience, both in the Premier League and with the Greek national team, would serve as a vital asset in decisive moments of the season.
On the other hand, Roma must also resolve internal matters within their current squad. Anas Saladin, a recent signing, has yet to fully convince and could be sent out on loan to gain more minutes. Such a move would open the door for Tsimikas to assume a central role in the starting lineup, or at the very least share game time on equal footing with Angelino. Comparisons between the two are inevitable, but science suggests that Tsimikas possesses the crucial defensive edge, something Gasperini values greatly in his tactical philosophy. It would be fascinating to witness this week-by-week battle, with both players pushing one another to raise the level of competition in the squad. Looking at the bigger picture, transfers like this are not merely about players coming and going. They represent cultural exchange, the blending of styles and stories that transcend the boundaries of the pitch. When we think of connections between Liverpool and Roma, names like Alisson Becker and Mohamed Salah immediately spring to mind, both of whom left indelible marks at the two clubs. Before them, there was John Arne Slot, whose spell in the Italian capital marked the beginning of a new era. Now, Tsimikas has the chance to write his own chapter in this historic relationship. His arrival at Roma could mark the beginning of a new golden period, both for the player and for the club. Intriguingly, this moment also reflects a growing trend in modern football, the pursuit of renewal without losing one's essence. Clubs are increasingly willing to invest in players who, while not global superstars, possess qualities that fit perfectly into their systems. Tsimikas is a clear example. He may not be the most glamorous name on the market, but his versatility, tactical discipline, and leadership qualities make him immensely valuable. For Roma, he could prove to be a vital piece in a carefully constructed puzzle that is being put together with foresight and ambition. As negotiations continue, fans of both clubs await updates with bated breath. For Liverpool supporters, Tsimikas' departure may be painful, but it would also serve as a tribute to the legacy he built at Anfield. For Romanisti, the arrival of such a committed and talented player would be cause for celebration. And amid all this, there lingers a sense of expectation, as though something significant is about to unfold. Perhaps it will herald the birth of a new rivalry. Perhaps it will simply stand as another chapter in football's timeless story. But one thing is certain. Whatever the outcome, this transfer promises to be remembered for years to come. Finally, it is worth underlining the symbolism behind all of this movement. Football, at its core, is a reflection of life itself, fresh beginnings. Tsimikas, like so many players before him, is about to embark on a new adventure, carrying with him the memories of past glories, and to all who believe in football's power to unite people, cultures, and emotions. And perhaps this is only the first page of a story with far more yet to be told.